Cleanse the sanctum from the witch Bari in Crimson Desert is what we will cover in this video. First, you need to find Bari. To do that, complete the quest Lend a Hand to the Person Shivering in the Cold. I showed you the location where this takes place. It is pretty simple. You just need to light a fire so the person can warm up. After that, watch the cutscene and then go look for Bari at the location where she stays permanently. There, you will receive the continuation of the quest and be able to start cleansing the sanctums. First, we will cleanse the Sanctum of Exaltation. You can see the location on the screen. When you get here, first you need to defeat a large number of enemies. Only after that you will be able to explore the area. From the place where I am, go down the stairs. You will see a room closed by a gate. On both sides of the entrance, you need to light the fire statues to open the way inside. Here you will find a chest. This is not a required step, just if you are interested. Inside the chest, there is a Palmar pill and lightning bolt plate gloves. The gloves are not very useful, but you can extract a few stones from them that you will need. When you leave this room, go forward, go even lower, and you will see a room far below. You need to get all the way down. Just jump there and use your wings to descend smoothly. Here you will find a cube that you need to activate the Sanctum of Exaltation. There is also a chest here with minor supplies. It is better to put the cube in your cuckoo pot bag so you can move around freely. Now get out of this place any way you can and head to the Sanctum of Exaltation. On your way, there will be a hole in the floor. Through this hole, you will be able to see the top of a column that you also need to activate the Sanctum of Exaltation. Take it as well. After that, everything is simple. I think you know what to do. First, place the cube and secure it with a force palm strike. Then place the top of the column, climb up, jump, and use force palm again. Now the Sanctum of Exaltation will activate, and the witch Bari will appear. Watch this short scene, but do not rush to leave this place. There is one more surprise for you here. After activating the sanctum, use blinding flash and direct the sunlight beam at the glass object in the center of this dial. When you hit it with the beam, it will start rotating. You will see special spots around the circle where you need to turn the beam on. It is actually not as hard as it seems. You just need to find your rhythm. After you complete this task correctly, an item will appear above the sanctum that you can take and use in cuckoo pot recipes. Next is the Sanctum of Atonement. You can see the location on the screen. As usual, first you need to deal with the enemies in the area. After that, we will explore this location. Right away on the right, you will see a door closed by a gate. This time the fire statues are not near the entrance, but they are not far. The first one is on the side of the building, and the second one is on the other side of the area. Now the door is open, and you can enter the room. Here you will find a chest from which you will get a refined Palmar pill and the Mirror of Night shield. Next, I will show you how to find the 2 energy elements you need to activate the Sanctum of Atonement. We start from the starting location. Turn around and go back. You will reach a large wall. You can climb it or fly up using force palm. Behind the wall, you will see a hole in the floor. Jump down. This is where the energy cube is located that you need to take and put into your cuckoo pot bag. Then leave the room and immediately turn left. Here you need to climb over an obstacle and find a small arch. This is a small doorway into a large room where the top of the column is located. In this room, you will also find another chest. Besides resources, you will see an interesting stone for your gear. I am sure you will need it. After that, there are no surprises. Place the energy cube using force palm, then place the column, climb up, jump, and use force palm again. Now the Sanctum of Atonement is activated, and you will meet the witch Bari again, who will appear in this location. After you watch the short dialogue scene with the witch, do not forget to pick up the Core of Atonement. You already know how to do it. Use your weapon to direct the sunlight beam at the correct points on the dial while it rotates. The Core of Atonement will pop out above the sanctum. Do not forget to put it into your cuckoo pot bag. Next, we will look at the Sanctum of Deliverance location. I'm showing you where it is. Again, we defeat all enemies until they disappear, and then we will explore the secrets of this area. We start from the starting location. Run forward, past the Sanctum of Deliverance. To avoid running through corridors, I recommend using the ability to fly and going up to the top of the structure. You will see a very small opening in the floor. You need to get into this room. The energy cube is located there. Getting out of the room is not very easy, so if you can see the cube without jumping inside, it will make things easier for you. Then you need to glide further past the ruins and find an entrance to a room that is closed by a gate. Near the entrance, there are 2 statues. Light the fire in them, and the door will open. Inside, you will find the top of a column and a chest. The chest contains a beautiful helmet shaped like a wolf head. Then jump down into the hole in the floor. Here, you will find another chest with resources and a gear stone. This is not all the surprises in this location. On the map, I showed you the place where the entrance to the underground cave is located. Here, after going through quite confusing corridors, you will find the Abyss artifact. There is nothing to solve here, just come and take it. Probably finding the entrance is the real puzzle. You can also get here from above through a hole in the floor, but in my opinion, it is easier to enter this way. At this point, all the challenges in the Sanctum of Deliverance are finished. Next, insert the cube. Place the top of the column in its position and secure it. You have done this many times already, so there is no need to go into detail here. You will once again hear the pleasant voice of the beautiful witch Bari, and this sanctum will be complete. All that is left is to collect the core of deliverance. You already know the procedure. It is exactly the same. Activate the dial as you did in the previous sanctums, and place the item in your cuckoo pot bag. Last will be the Sanctum of Solace. Of course, it is the most difficult one. At the beginning, as always, you need to deal with the enemies. But to continue exploring the area, you also need to defeat the boss Antuba's staff. This is a tough fight if you do not know the special tactic. A link to the guide video for this boss is shown in the top right corner, and I will also leave a link in the video description. After this, you will be able to explore the Sanctum of Solace. First, go across the narrow bridge to the place where the boss fight took place. Here on the right, you will find a high wall. Climb up the wall to the top. In the last segment, you need to latch onto the wall. The hints on how to do this will appear in your game in the bottom right corner and perform force palm. You will end up in a secret room with a chest from which you will receive a Palmar pill and Icewing plate boots. The exit back outside is the same by using force palm on the wall. Now go back to the narrow bridge you walked across earlier, and in the middle of the bridge, look to the right. You will see a small pool below. You need to get there. Jump down. Near this pool, you will see a hole in the wall. Go inside. Behind the gate, you will see an energy cube. Use Axiom Force to place it into your cuckoo pot bag even through the gate. Then leave back to the pool and follow it forward. You will see a room inside. There is a column top inside. Take it, and then continue forward, past the place where the column top was turned right. Here you will find a wall. Climb onto it and latch on. Use force palm. The wall will rotate and you will end up inside. Here you will find another chest. Open it to receive the Dagger of Dark Pursuit. The exit is the same way. Latch onto the wall, use force palm, and you will end up outside this hidden room. All the challenges and tricks are now complete. To activate the Sanctum of Solace, you need to perform the usual steps. Insert the cube and secure it with a force palm strike. Then place the top of the column and also lock it in place using force palm. You will see the witch Bari again. After that, do not forget to collect the core of Solace. Aim the sunlight beam at the dial on the sanctum, activate it, and direct the beams precisely at the correct moments while it rotates. If you do everything correctly, the core of Solace will appear above, which you can then put into your cuckoo pot bag. Now you need to go to Bari in her hut on the island. Just in case, I showed you the location again where this place is. This is where you will complete the quest. If you found this video helpful, please like it and subscribe to the channel. Next, I'll show you lots of interesting moments in Crimson Desert, including how to defeat tough bosses and solve challenging puzzles. See you in the next video, and take care.